What's up, everybody? This is Donovan.
This is Blaine, and we're here with D&B Movies Reviews.
Yes, sir. B&D, D&B reviews. We're going to give you the top 10 favorite horror movies. Not the greatest horror movies ever made.
But just our personal favorites, like movies you can sit down and if it's on TV, you want to go and put that shit on. Or if you have it on DVD, more so than your other DVDs, you're playing this. It's just like, it's easy to say what the best horror movies are whenever there's a list of like movies in general that have certain horror movies in the top 25. You'd be lying to people if you didn't put those as best. So we figured we'd take a little bit of personality, time to, show our vulnerable side and give you guys some deep cuts of like what we do like and what our favorite, just
Not
niche
not
horror
your
movies
typical top 10 greatest of all time,
are.
but
We also made a rule that you can only use one movie out of each franchise. And it's like, that's just so that, like, because if we were being real, if you guys listen to our Nightmare podcast, it's kind of like what the first, like, our startup is going to be known for is the Nightmare Love. Nightmare is probably taking like 3 or 4 spots in a top 25 list. You know what I mean? It's like, it's easy to put those sequels, a bunch, especially the more sequels you have. Yeah. You go to the Jason movies, you're probably doing like 4 or 5 there.
You can get 2, 3, 4.
That's
there,
what I'm saying.
yeah.
The Chucky movies, there's 3 of those.
Yeah,
Scream
2 or
movies,
3.
I'm like, just out of all the horror movies ever, you would have these franchises.
I'll give Chucky a little bit more respect. You can get 4. You can get 3 or 4.
I was like, you could get the first 3 or Bride.
We'll count
Spoiler
4.
alert, but like you can get 3.
Bride wasn't bad. It was the last good Chucky movie, in my opinion.
I'm glad you say that. Do you want to go first with your first selection? Do you have these numbered, by the way? Like, 1 through 10?
They're not really in particular order, but I guess subconsciously maybe.
If you had to make a
maybe
order.
they are. They're the first. This is just the final draft
Mine
of a
is
heavily revised list.
Yeah, it was very hard. He was thinking up until like
there was
2
a million
hours ago.
things I could have put on here, but
yeah, we kept thinking about. There's a movie I forgot to put in my honorable mention. I'm gonna put that in whenever we go into it. But like,
I got one too. I'm gonna just go ahead and say it because I'll forget it.
Yeah, we can start with our honorable
Here's
mentions.
one of my honorable mentions. Motel Hell.
Why? What do you think?
I think it's got good watchability. It's wacky. It's kooky.
Nice little wacky time.
It's
kind of the same
I respect the writing and I respect the fact that there was money put behind the movie.
Is it kind of like the same reasons you like Texas Chainsaw 4 compared to like most people? You like that zaniness, wild kind of.
No, actually, I like Texas 4 for a different reason that a lot of people don't even pick up on.
If you have that on your list, go ahead.
It's actually low key like.
It's like a
satirical.
Your number 5 pick.
Kim Hinkle was on to something. That's all I got to say. Before Wes
I think
Craven,
it's after sitting down and watching it, it's way better than people give it credit for. It's not its fault that it has this reputation.
It's a shit movie, but Texas 4 is not as bad as everybody says. It's actually got some depth to it.
One can anyway, though, step up.
I like to think it's other than part 2, it's the definitive sequel. And that's why the All American Massacre, which I hope is released at some point in time, please. I think that's the holy grail of horror movies because it's unreleased. It's made by Tobe Hooper's son.
We're getting sidetracked.
We're getting sidetracked.
This is another honorable mention.
It's kind of in the same vein though as part 4. It's the underdog, But I'd like to see it, and it's low budget. But anyway,
let me get to my first honorable mention. Prom Night, Hello Mary Lou. Took a lot for me to get this off my top 10 to be realized standalone. Like,
is that your only 80s pick?
No, I got a few. I got 2. I got one 80s movie on my list, but most of the honorable mentions are like.
Or is that like movies. 1990?
Prom Night Mary Lou is like 88.
Okay,
86. Michael Ironside is still fairly young in this movie, but I like it. It's one of those we can enjoy the worser movies that people don't like because of tonal shifts.
I'm not a fan of Prom Night 1. I'm not a fan of the original.
it's a run of the mill slasher movie.
Right. It's
kind of running. I mean, it's like we had like 30 at that time, like Final Exam and shit like that.
Right. I don't even hate it because of that. Just I don't know, but
it's classic. But
2,
it's not,
honestly, I've only seen it once.
It's a fun fucking time, bro. I'm telling you, it's a fun time. It's one of those creative shifts in a franchise where even the third and the fourth movie, which is straight to TV, I think was the fourth movie. They all have their own like little signature style that I kind of fuck with.
Always got the impression that Prom Night 2.
I like that too. It's a possession movie. That's a good thing that I like about it.
Always got the impression that it was cheap though. So are you saying it's
they're
underrated?
All cheap. The first one's a cheap movie too. I would absolutely say this is an underrated like horror masterpiece. For sure. I would say this movie is worth like. Especially,
what would you rate it? Because I'll go back and rewatch it.
Prom Night, Mary Lou.
If you swear on it, I'll go back and rewatch it.
I'll swear by it. A solid 7.8. It's hovering at that 8-point mark as far as likability and just like, this is a fucking fresh new.
So you'd recommend?
I recommend. Not only do I recommend Prom Night 2, I recommend you go and watch Prom Night 1 before, just so you can see the tonal shit this movie does.
You just made me think of the Slumber Party Massacre bro.
That is the best case of Prom Night as a series. Each movie is like Slumber Party Massacre, where it's like nothing.
Hey, shout out Slumber Party Massacre 2.
Is that on
and 1?
Is that either of our lists?
No. It's
right.
not.
It's classic.
Even though I will say a script I'm working on is kind of inspired by The Killer.
It's another one of your honorable mentions.
In Slumber Party. One of my honorable mentions.
You could have kept going. I'm sorry about that.
No, you're fine. I'm just trying to. I guess one that's not so obvious is either Pumpkinhead or Carrie. Those are 2 of my honorable mentions. Yeah. I think Carrie's kind of underrated. I think it's not really seen as a horror because it gives off that high school. I don't know. I don't understand, but
you just don't like it.
I feel like it's not talked about enough.
Third act.
I think it's a solid movie though. I think it's a great movie. I like Brian De Palma though a lot. So
that's my personal.
I'm a little bit biased.
That's like my second or third favorite director outside of Scorsese and like Tarantino. For sure. Not Scorsese and Tarantino. I would say it's Scorsese and James Cameron. Like I like.
I'd say
Cameron,
De Palma is definitely top 5 or 6. Yeah, 7 at most.
I think he has claim. I think there's a argument to be made between him and Kubrick as like arguably the greatest. I think De Palma is what Kubrick fans claim he is. I think as a director, everything that involves being a director, getting the cast to act the roles out, bringing a movie to life, shooting the movie. I think both of those dudes, the way people claim that old boy is, I think De Palma is that dude. There's an award named after this man for a reason. Kubrick has an award named after him too, but the De Palma,
right?
It's a big time fucking deal, bro. De Palma had, and it wasn't like Kubrick. Kubrick's kind of stuck to his own shit too. Like
I can't compare them.
De Palma did so many different genres of movies. Is another reason I like Paul Riker or what's his name? R.I.P. What's his name?
Oh,
Ron. Stand By Me's director. What's his name?
Oh, Rob Reiner.
Rob Reiner. That's the reason I like Rob Reiner. He was able to branch out into all these different genres, man, and really excel and make a movie that's captured in time, bro. De Palma did that with everything. You go and look at my favorite.
Yeah. Each of his movies, it's like Scorsese.
If we ever get out of horror movies,
it's a statement. You're in that world. You're in that zone.
Guys, if we ever get out of horror movies, you'll learn that like my favorite mob movie of all time is Carlito's Way. That's my favorite Pacino performance. That's De Palma's like coup de grace, bro. Like that was the last great De Palma movie. And it's like I'll never not dick ride this dude. This
where do you rank Carrie alongside
De Palma? Probably
is it the bottom of the list?
Probably
3 or 4. Oh yeah.
I like Blowout a lot
with
John.
Do you think it's better than Carrie? It is. It is. I mean,
Blowout? Absolutely, it's a better suspense movie.
For sure.
I mean, if you've read the book of Carrie, you got that going against you because you know what happens.
And it's 2 powerhouses together.
The climax of Carrie is
king
by far the more iconic. You know
right.
what I mean? It's the more iconic movie in general. But like, I like Blowout. I like the concept of a dude that's just sitting there listening to
John
shit.
Travolta, man.
Travolta.
If you can get more John Travolta, then you're good.
The time where he was starting to go on the downcline. It was during the time of like.
He really is like top 10 greatest of all time.
If you look at his filmography, absolutely.
I mean, just
I don't think
as an actor,
he's that great.
you don't. I think he commands the fucking screen.
I think.
Have you ever seen Michael?
No. Have you ever seen Hairspray?
Yes. Oh my! Shut the fuck
up.
Point taken. Yeah, I got. Hey, but everybody's got a bad movie, man.
No, dude, I'm not even saying he's bad. It's just look at that's his acting, bro.
Right.
He's good at acting when it's like. Look, man, you give him a good script.
Him in the
that 70s, dude is amazing.
70s, 80s, and 90s.
Yeah.
The motherfucker was.
I mean, dude, I think
Tom Cruise level.
I think the last great movie he was in was that fucking To Paris with Love. I think Travolta carries that movie. That movie's so forgettable.
Have you seen Phenomenon?
That's a great movie.
Great movie.
We're getting sidetracked.
All right. So, Pumpkinhead though.
That's a good pick.
Think that's a good honorable mention.
Lance Henriksen. I mean, it's iconic. I would have put Blood Wings above it. I like Blood Wings.
I like the first one better.
I like two more. Not just that.
I like Blood Wings to a degree, but I think the first one. If you want to talk
about like one of the straight to DVD sequels, the one that's the Hatfield and McCoy's like.
I've only seen that in Blood Wings.
Okay, so the fourth one I want to say is like a family that's feuding invokes them. Like one of them loses a person, invokes them to where he goes after the entirety of the other family to where there's this star-crossed lover thing.
I know Lance Henriksen stars in one of them.
He shows, he's in four. He's in four. He shows up as like the spirit of I can't think of his character's name in the first one, but like he's the spirit of that dude.
What was his fucking name in the first one? And I gotta know this.
We got this on.
It's on my list. I gotta know this, man.
You got it on this. My second one.
If anybody's watching, comment what. Hey, Jeffrey, pull up what Lance Henriksen's name was in Pumpkinhead. But yeah, I give Pumpkinhead a solid 7. I will say it's a good movie, but it's just, that's all it is.
I can't believe I can't believe it was still an 80s movie.
I mean, it holds no real substance. I mean, it does.
Ed Harley.
Anything. Ed Harley. Yes.
Thanks,
God
Jeff.
damn it.
Thanks, Jeff.
Appreciate it,
Good
Jeff.
job doing your job, bro. I had to look that shit up for you.
It's just like Pet Sematary. Anything that involves children, like it affects me deeply. It just does.
Yeah, that's the person being a dad, bro. That shit starts.
Exactly.
I think it's raw to kill a kid off. I grew up with Toxic Avengers, so it's like
it is hardcore. Speaking of a movie,
it's bold to do that.
Here's a movie I hate. Spoiler: Halloween 2018. I'm glad Michael didn't do nothing to the baby.
Yeah,
I fuck with it.
He just kills a 12-year-old.
Right. Well,
that's still a kid.
That was a weak kill though, too. If you want to get into that fucking movie.
I
hated the kid. You should have went harder on that fucking kid. Put that shit that was fucking bullshit.
I should have put that shit as the only Halloween in my honorable mention.
That would be my fucking, what's it called? The Golden Chainsaw? What's the opposite of that?
Dull Machete.
Dull Machete, yeah. That would be my Dull Machete. That kid's kill. That shit is fucking lame, man.
Another honorable mention I have, we'll probably only do 2 apiece because he's done 3, and I just want to do this last one before we get into the nitty-gritty of things. Happy Birthday to Me. I feel like it gets shit on because it's third act. The kills in that movie are pretty frequent. Like in that, like the pad time for how long the movie goes. The kills are good. You get a red herring in it that gets killed off a little bit early on for taste, but still, you had us thinking for a second there. It's shot well. I think it looks good for those like straight, like I won't say straight to DVD, not to discredit anybody's work, but like those knockoff Friday the 13th type movies, just the common trend of slasher movies from then. Happy Birthday to Me isn't bad. I think it's good, bro. Like I think.
What do you rate it on a scale of 1 to 10?
I give it,
or if not that, entertainment factor.
Entertainment factor, it's like a 7.
Okay, bet.
Is that the last stretch of the movie, the last 15-20 minutes are a little bit like I like the killer twist. I like the kills a lot in that movie. It's just a guilty pleasure of mine, man. I watched that right before my aunt passed away on fucking.
It's like in the
on
same
demand video on demand one
Invitation, time. Terror Train, all the. It's like
Terror Train's a good example. I like Terror Train. It's kind of shot.
It's in that same vein, and I love a lot of movies like that too. I'll be honest, so I'm not gonna say and be a poser. I've never watched it.
Happy Birthday to Me.
Yeah, I've never watched it.
You should. It's worth. It's another one of
those. That's the one with the shish kebab cover, right?
Yep.
When he's got shish kebab.
Yep.
That's a great. That cover always stuck with me. I think that's underrated.
I hate that they
poster work right there.
I hate that they give away that in the poster because on demand it didn't. So when the dude invites her out to dinner, and it's this really mousy girl, and she like you're led to believe like anybody could be a killer, right? And you're following this girl the whole movie, or I don't know. I don't want to give away the spoiler, but like you should watch it. It's not her. It's a chick that's in the group that's almost identical to her. That's like cuts her hair and shit. That wants to essentially be her. I guess you would say.
Party,
but she's
sleepaway camp.
She's killing everybody off.
Right.
But like,
that sounds like sleepaway camp.
But it's like you're led to believe it's the main girl you're following the whole movie when sometimes it's not. It's this other chick looking like her. But the thing is this dude invites her out. This whole time it's been a whodunit. But then right in the open during a date scene with the two main characters, oddly enough, she stabs him in the fucking mouth while he's essentially feeding her kebabs, and she takes advantage of that and stabs him in the throat with one. And I'm like, it's just the fact that that's on the poster. The fuck, dude?
Cool poster.
Could you imagine if the cover of Halloween was Bob sitting there with the fucking like ghost costume
it's
on?
Cool though. It's still cool, but I got you. I'm gonna name 2 more honorable mentions.
That's all 5.
We don't have to talk about them though.
Okay.
All right. I just want to mention Child's Play and Lost Boys.
Yeah, you should have. Child's Play is one of those ones that people would be like, "Where's the Chucky
I'll watch it
movie?
a lot. I'll watch it a lot.
Oh, wait. I told you to get rid of that because you can only put one on the list.
I got rid of it. Yeah, it's not on the list.
You don't have the other one on there anymore? You don't have the other one on there anymore? No. On your top 10.
That's why I put it in honorable mentions.
You put Child's Play 1 in the honorable mentions, but not 2?
Yeah.
That's bold. And for record,
Donovan, I like Child's Play 1 through 3, but the first one really does work for me. I'm not gonna lie. Not to say that when I watch 2, I'm like, this is the best Chucky. Every time I watch it, but then I watch 3 and I'm like,
wait till you get to
damn,
my list.
This is the best Chucky.
Wait till you get to my list.
I just put Child's Play as a whole, really, the first 3 in my honorable mention. All right, so you do your first. And a favorite horror movie.
Number 10. My number 10 favorite horror movie.
Not greatest. Not, just entertainment factor purely.
I got some. Damn.
Mine aren't in order, really.
Mine aren't either, but what I'm saying is I'm trying to pick that number 10 one right now.
I'm just going to start from the bottom.
I'm going to be real with you guys. I don't want to do that because there's a biggie that's in my top 3.
I'm going to start
I'll go first. We'll go Sleepaway Camp 2. Titties. You get plenty of them in this movie.
It's not that I hate that movie. It's entertaining. I've seen it.
The kills are good.
8 times or so.
It implies that Freddy, Leatherface, and Jason are all canon in that universe.
It does.
But the mask and the costumes are dog shit.
The chick that plays Angela does a great job. I like her.
Dude,
and she hates acting now. She looks back on that.
But that second and third movie, she carried them. She carries them. Yeah, Angela.
She is
not
honestly,
to take away from Felicity Rose, but no, I don't hate on Bruce Springsteen's sister, bro. Like she carries.
Is she Bruce Springsteen?
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't even know that.
Credit Dead Meat.
She's a good Angela for what those movies are. You do follow her. She does. She's a
might be its niece, but it's one of the two.
She's a good leading lady for those movies for sure.
I don't miss Felicity Rose. I like Felicity Rose for what Angela is in that first movie. Spoiler alert.
Exactly. I'm not sitting here damn, man.
But could you imagine
it's not like
Felicity Rose trying to carry that movie like
Part 4 Nightmare. It's like, okay, I can stomach this a little better.
I enjoyed the upgrade. I think it's an upgrade. I think she has way more personality than
I'll say this. I think Angela
at least at that time.
I think Angela in the first one is a scream queen for sure. Top respect. No, that bitch did go harder in 2 and 3. She went way harder than Angela.
I genuinely
I love the kills.
I think it's Pamela Springsteen. Like she low key carries those sequels.
I love the kills in the first movie though.
I like the kills in the second one a lot. Oh, you get the fucking
Killer Cam.
You get the Killer Cam. We're not really doing those with this. We're not ranking a series, but if I had one, it would be the chick getting drowned in her own in a fucking porta potty, bro. Homemade with decomposed. I
like how Angela in these movies just laughs everything off. She's like, she doesn't give a fuck that she just.
I like the sweaty summer feel of this movie too. It keeps that with the original, and it has that feel more than those later Friday the 13th movies do. Oddly enough,
it's
with
that
half
classic
the budget.
Invitation prom night type feel with these 80s movies. It's just. You know what I mean? It's just
spoiler, guys.
Doing anything it can.
Spoiler, guys. This is, like I said, favorite list, not best. This is the earliest movie on my list as personal favorite, like niche. Like if I want to watch this movie and it's on, I'm gonna watch it. If I have it on DVD, I'm gonna watch it more than this other shit. This is the earliest movie. Don't think that that's taken away from any of the OG Nightmares or any of the OG like Fridays or anything like that. Because I'll still watch them. I still love them. And they're still beloved. These are just movies. If I had 10
other
horror
than the
movies,
obvious ones, these are the ones.
If I had 10 horror movies and I could only fit one from each franchise into it, these are the ones I'm fitting. These. If I'm on an island, I can only take 10 horror movies with me. Here we are. These are my 10 movies. But no, Sleepaway Camp 2, it's a huge upgrade over the first one. Kills are more creative. It doesn't have the kind of charm that first movie has because it is a corporate movie, I guess you would say.
Right.
But it's like, it's still self-aware enough to have a good time with itself. It's not serious in any nature. It knows the
source material from
every
the first.
chick in that movie is like eye candy, oddly enough, which is crazy because usually there's like maybe the final girl and maybe one other character in these like cheap slasher movies that are like really bombshells. Right. But like it's like every chick in this movie was like, yeah, I've seen her in like a Friday the 13th or something. It's like these chicks are like final girl material, I guess you would say. Or Rose McGowan archetype in Scream 1, like, right. Like I wouldn't say slutty best friend, but like, you know, best friend caliber.
Commands a scream, but is disposable.
Yeah, all these chicks are like I don't know, man. I enjoyed that the first is a recap of the first opening scene's a recap of kids telling it as a story. True to the
source material.
Into
good
immediate kill.
Hot chicks, good kills. All right, you ready?
Kills kids. There's that rawness. Those little peeping Tom kids, even though they're peeping Toms, you expect them because they're kids to get away. She ices them too.
All right, you ready for mine?
Yeah. Is this? Have you looked over it to get you number 10?
Yeah.
All right.
My number 10.
Out of all those movies, you don't think you can rank them? I'm low key looking at mine, and I think I could. Now that I got that one out the way, I know what my next 3 are.
My number 10 favorite horror movies. Wes Craven's 1977, The Hills Have Eyes.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it, man. I mean, this is Wes Craven with no budget. This is Wes Craven still grinding, still scraping by to do whatever he can.
No cast.
To make a name for himself.
Sat there and made a lot of these cast
Had
members.
Dee Wallace before she was anybody, so that's
Michael
good.
Berryman before he was in anything.
That's great casting on whoever the fucking the casting director was, which is also Wes Craven. He was in there for all the casting. They had an eye for something that was great because the proof is in the pudding. I mean, those two actors alone, you got two horror icons. To anybody that loves horror, Michael Berryman, rest in peace, right? Right.
Yeah, pull that up. Is he dead?
Is he dead? I don't know. I hope not.
Same year as Sid 8, got you.
But Dee Wallace, I mean, come on, man. And I just think that I like Bobby. I like all the characters in this movie. Everything in this movie is just Americana.
Dad's kind of a dill weed.
I mean, but he's the typical, you know.
Yeah, back then it was a
typical
for
fucking,
you know, like that.
These motherfuckers are, you know, they're out to get us.
Yeah, they don't know.
We got our guns and we're gonna fucking get
We're
them.
America, we can win this.
I ain't worried about no rattlesnake.
I don't care that I'm in the desert stranded with my family. I got this. I'm 62 years old. I
like how the axle snapped and the fucking car's totaled and Doug is like, you think we can fix it? And the dad just looks at him like, you fucking idiot. You know what I mean? That might be the remake, but I'm pretty sure that happens in the original too. But
the remake, I think that fits Doug's character in the remake.
I know it happens. I love
the character arc of Doug in the remake, bro.
I mean, the remake aside, because anybody who's anybody, you already know the remake of Hills of Eyes is one of the best remakes that's ever been made. I mean, it's fucking hardcore. It's terrifying. It's not on mine either.
It would have been funny if if you had the original, I had the remake.
Right?
I was looking at my list. I like that bit a little sick to put in there.
I mean, but it's a good pick. But I don't know if it's because I've had kids or what. But that remake is hard to get through in some parts. But the original, man, I respect the grind of the original. I know it's not perfect. I know, you know, it's no Nightmare on Elm Street as far as shot composition and actual directing and filming. But I think it gets the point across well enough to where you're with this family, you're against these savages, and to me it engages me. I love 70s horror films though, so
It's almost exploitative on how raw it looks.
I would give it, honestly, I want to give it a 9, but I'll give it an 8.5. I think it's a great movie. I think Wes Craven, even though Last House on the Left looks like shit too, I still see the potential in Wes in both of those movies.
We're rating these movies? Sleepaway
Camp. I'm just rating it.
Sleepaway Camp's an 8.5. Sleepaway Camp 2 is fun. It's better than the first one.
You think it's on?
It's
for my taste. Do you think it's on par with Wes Craven's Hills Have Eyes?
I would much rather watch this.
Really?
If I had to watch it every day, yeah.
I respect that.
If I had to watch it every day,
I'll watch Hills Have Eyes is one of my rewatch movies of the whole year. Every year, I watch it. I like Hills Have Eyes. I don't think I'm discrediting it. No, I know you're not. It's all taste. I respect that. What's your number 2?
My number 9.
Yeah, your number 9.
Popcorn, 1991. Might be 93. So Popcorn, it's like right before the renaissance of the 90s slasher coming along. It tried to do something new, which I'm glad he got up because he doesn't know anything about this. So Popcorn, it takes a gimmick because theaters used to, for kids, for our audience that are younger than us that don't know what a gimmick theater or a gimmick showing is. Theaters used to show multiple movies in a row, like do showings to where they would do like, maybe it would be 3D, maybe it'd be in smell-o-vision or something like that. Like each movie would have like a theme to where it's like there would be something for the audience to interact with, or that would happen with the audience to where it's like corresponding with the movie. Well, in this, after a like cult leader dude sat there and tried killing a bunch of actors and shit in a play and then burnt alive, a theater went out of mission. A bunch of film students decided to open it back up and do like a marathon, like 3 50s age horror movies that have like 3D in it, smell-o-vision in it, and electroshock shit. Okay. Like one's got, it has like, it's about like essentially Shocker, but if he was like an electric killer dude, so like the audience would get shocked and whatnot. But why these people are running the theater, there's a killer that is taking their identity through masks and shit, killing each of them off based off the movie. So like there's one that's like a mosquito
so
that's
like
supposed to pop out.
Meta.
It's low key meta. I wouldn't say it doesn't. I guess. I mean, I won't call it meta because it doesn't really. It's not self-aware with it.
It's kind of like.
But it's like it is pretty cool that it is set in a theater. They are showing movies from the 50s and showing how the shit's ran.
Hell yeah.
And then there's a killer like using the equipment around the theater to kill these people. And then he's taking the identities of them too. So like there'll be a chick that you don't even see killed off at one point in the movie show up, and then it's just the killer, and then you find out she's dead later on, and it's like, but it's like I'm almost positive the VHS cut is PG-13. I didn't know this. If it isn't, shocker, because there's not a lot of gore in this movie. It's awesome. The kills are creative. It's not the bloodiest. It looks like the MPA maybe took a little bit of the gore out. But I'm pretty sure it's PG-13 originally.
What year is it?
91 or 93. I had this on VHS when I was like 8 years old. To this day, it's so hard for me to fucking find this shit on anything, dude.
It's not on anything.
Just the level of how iconic this movie was for me as a kid.
Right.
How much I used to watch this movie. If I could have that on DVD and that be in my safe, putting Popcorn in there. If you've never seen it, please go and see it. It has
That's how I feel about Phenomenon. That's a movie I've never seen.
Stop talking about Phenomenon.
I'm done.
Give me 1 second. It has Scream Queen in it. Give me 1 second.
Scream Queen.
91. The case looks like this, by the way.
Yeah, it always reminds me of Dead Alive for some reason.
The thing looks like that. It had how can we forget? It has fucking D. Wallace Stone in it. You know it's good.
Right.
It's just like I said, it's like right before Scream and New Nightmare and all that shit. It's like Yeah, I mean, it's a horror comedy. It is rated R. It's just, I don't know why it's rated R. There's no nudity or blood or anything in this shit, but fair, I guess.
What would you rate it?
Like I said, I haven't seen it in a minute. Uh, 8. I give it an 8 too. It's above my honorable mentions for a reason. It also has the chick from The Stepfather, Cutting Class, Phantom of the Opera, and When a Stranger Calls Back.
Hell yeah, the black-haired daughter.
Yep, Jill Schoen.
Okay.
Yeah, she's the main girl in this movie.
Hell yeah.
But as a kid, I can't appreciate that. But now
right,
I can.
Yeah,
it's like
I appreciate it. Yeah.
It's a great movie, Donovan. If we ever can find it, we'll do a watch along.
For sure.
That's one of those movies.
It's on eBay, bro.
It's been so long since I've seen that movie.
I could probably get it off eBay for like $10.
What's your number 8, bro?
My number 8. Jeepers Creepers.
8?
Yeah.
I know that's a huge movie for you.
These are hard to rank in order from what I'm saying them. So this is really just me, spitballing. It may be 3, I don't know, but Jeepers Creepers to me, I mean, especially in our generation, everybody grew up with Jeepers Creepers. It's a modern day classic, man.
That ain't the first one, is it? You didn't put that shit as your
No, that's not the first one.
I was like, the fact that there's no Roman numeral next to it threw me off. I was like, oh no.
It was gonna be part 3, but then I changed it to the first one, which I know you're not happy
that's
about.
Okay.
But
no, that seems about right. Off of this list right here, I would say
that's how I wrote it. So I'm really saying it all over the place. But anyway, Jeepers Creepers, man. Fucking Trish and Derry, 2 great characters. The Creeper is a great creature. I mean, there's not much more to say. It's a great movie, especially for 2001. You know what I mean? It's a modern day classic. I think honestly
should have been an icon, man.
I think it is the last, other than maybe Wrong Turn, which is a bit more cliche and contrived than Jeepers Creepers. I think it's the last great horror classic, in my opinion. I don't think we have a great horror classic after 2001.
I do.
I know you do.
I do.
And I mean, you could argue.
Well, I think
argue some remakes, but I don't know if
it's not the remakes.
Right.
It's not even on my list.
That's just my opinion. I think it's the last standalone.
I'll give you Saw. Just standalone. Yeah, I give you Saw. Saw was a revolutionary.
Is that your number 9?
No,
number 8.
That's not on my list. But I'm saying it was definitely a huge fucking icon thing. Though.
Right. No.
Every Halloween, people would flock millions by the pile, bro, and go and watch the new Saw.
But I think, all in all, the Creeper, even with all the bad publicity, even with all the bad sequels, I think that first one and some would say 1 and 2 will stand the test of time.
I like 1
longer
and 2.
than Saw will. I really do. I think it's one of those movies it's going to be considered a classic, just like we would look back and
1 and
watch.
2 are classics for sure. Will I give it more? Will I say that it's better? Yeah. No, not really. I would say that I personally would put like Saw 1, 2, 5 over Jeepers Creepers. No, I'm doing like by franchise. Over JC. I'm putting Saw 1 and 2 over JC, absolutely. Sorry. I would much rather watch those first 2 Saw movies. I like the story of that first Saw movie a lot.
See, to me, that's crazy. You could casually put in Saw before you put in JC.
I like JC. It's just I like JC 2 more than I like 1.
I mean, that's cool.
But
I think that first one though, rewatchability. I think I watch it a lot through the year, every year.
That's fair. It's an iconic movie.
I really do. All these movies on this list, other than maybe a couple, I watch year round. I mean, I really do. Jeepers Creepers is a modern day classic. I would rate it.
You put that shit on the summertime and it's scary.
I would rate that shit.
Halloween, it's scary.
I would rate that shit a fucking 8.5. I put it right there.
That's cool and all, but you didn't really tell us why. You just told us it was an iconic creature.
Well, I think that. All right. So this, first of all, if you want to get into it, all right. So the very beginning.
Damn.
The landscape. All right. So while they're driving, the landscaping, everything in those shots, which isn't on a very long road, by the way. They shot that very masterfully to seem like a never-ending stretch of road. I love the whole beginning banter in the radio and him singing the old "You broke my heart into" that whole shit, and then the creeper coming up. You see the van turn behind them, and then boom, the creeper's right there with that loud ass honk. That's fucking dude. That is great. Not only is it great filmmaking, especially for horror, that's just it's great filmmaking for horror.
You like.
I think, all right, no, that's not it. I'm just going through it.
You ain't gotta go through the whole fucking movie.
I'm just saying, there's nothing in that movie that doesn't work for me. Them getting ran off the road and driving by the creeper when he's dumping the fucking bodies down the drain, and the wrapped and roped in a sheet. Wrapped and roped in the street with red stains on it. That whole shit right there is fucking.
Stan Helsing did it better.
It's nightmare fuel, man. It's great.
Stan Helsing did it better. I'm playing.
Okay. I just think Jeepers Creepers is a great fucking movie, especially for 2001. Man, and I think the creeper got fucked over. The director was a dirtbag. And, you know, if I didn't...
The director isn't just a dirtbag.
If I didn't separate the art from the artist, there would be hardly anything that I could fuck with.
No, that's fair.
That's the sad reality, and I don't condone Victor Salvo at all, but Jeepers Creepers is a fucking classic.
Jeepers Creepers 1 is such a good movie, and 2 is a good movie too. But when one guy single-handedly runs it into the ground to where we don't want no more Jeepers Creepers because of you, I ain't giving you no credit. You caught lightning in a bottle, bro.
Yeah,
Studios probably helped you with too.
He caught lightning in the bottle with that movie. He really did.
I ain't giving that dude
I'm not saying Victor Salva is a great director. He's really not. He'd be a good TV movie director.
Absolutely, like doing shit.
He'd be a great TV movie director. But Jeepers Creepers just hit the hammer on the nail, man. I mean,
keep him away from all the kids on set.
The suspense,
he can shoot a movie with
the horror, the creativeness, everything worked. Hitting the creeper with the car, that shit could have looked so bad. It worked. You know what I mean? The song, the psychic. A lot of people hate on the psychic. I love that element to the story. It works for me. So I think Jeepers Creepers, not only is he terrifying too, but he's got a lore.
All right, I didn't know.
I mean, all right, I'll drop it. Jeepers Creepers, you go ahead. No, you're good. I was just.
It's just like
it's all cool. All right, go ahead.
Get it. Sorry about that. Sorry.
Good. Go ahead.
No, you didn't finish. I apologize about
that. Go ahead. You're gonna fucking say dream catchers. Shit.
You know, that's actually not on my list. Shockingly enough, like I said, if I really thought about it and didn't just try putting
horror.
If I didn't try putting some of these franchises having at least one movie in, because that took up 6 slots.
Yo, honorable mention, Dead End. I'll give that one a shout out.
Yeah, Ray Wise.
Hey, he was in Jeepers Creepers too.
Lynn Shay, right? That's the mom.
Sir.
Yeah, that's a good movie.
All right, what is it?
It's a movie called The Collector. Came out in 2008.
Which I still haven't watched. He's been begging me to watch forever. I know. I'm fucking.
It's made by Darren. I think it's made by Darren Baltzman, the guy who did the later Saw movies and kind of took over the reins after Lee Winnell and them left. But
so is it torture? Is it gore porn?
I wouldn't say gore, but it's torture heavy.
It's torture porn.
Yeah, I wouldn't say torture porn. It's raw.
Disclaimer.
So what it is, it's about a guy named Arkin who is a guy down on his luck that is tasked with robbing a rich person's house, a rich family's house, by the mob, or his wife and kid is killed at midnight. So he has a time.
So he has a moral to it. He's got to do it.
He has to do it. He has a time limit.
Fuck, bro. I might have to watch
the day he goes in to rob the place, after learning these families and everything like this, he notices booby traps and that something's amiss. Turns out, a serial killer who likes to collect people and torture them and fucks with bugs and shit has booby trapped this house with a death machine.
So it's fucking Saw ripped off to hell.
It's not like that.
That's what it kind of sounds like.
Because you hear booby traps. Okay, so Panic Room and other and Straw Dogs.
All right, I'm just fucking with you. Go ahead.
It's like the collector is like essentially it's a cat and mouse game between this criminal who you sympathize for because of his family and his wife. You want him to get out. You want him to get through this objective. Go and save his family, you know? But you also want him to sit here and save the family that's in the house. And you want him to get rid of this motherfucker that's sick. Like, you don't really get too much of it. You get more of it in the second film. But, like, it's just a really fucking brutal time. This dude is trying to fight his way out of a house, avoid traps. He gets out of the house halfway through the movie. But then something makes him go back. I can't spoil it, but, like, it makes him going back so much more justified to where you're not smacking yourself in the head. If anything, you're like, fuck.
You're not like, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, you're not like that. You're like,
damn.
You're like, fuck, of course he has to.
If I had to guess, he goes back to save the kids.
Yeah, there's a kid. Yeah, there's a little girl. Yeah. It's like, as he's walking out in the rain, escaped, the killer has no clue he's even in the house type shit. He's evaded all suspicion. Right. He looks up and in a little room, the little girl pokes her head out the window trying to signal him. To where he's like,
I gotta watch it now, bro.
But when you see it, it's not even just that, because it's like she recognizes him as somebody that worked on the house.
Do you think it's
so she could ID him as like, yeah, he was there for some reason. Right, yeah, so he's like, he has to go back.
Oh, damn. Does it?
It's layers to that.
Does it say? So it fuck.
I'm just saying, and not just that.
It lays that information out for you?
Yeah, absolutely. Like, there's a scene in the beginning of the movie where he's talking to the family. He's like, they like him. They're like, we know you're a recovered, felon or whatnot, but you did a damn good job, Ark, and we like you.
So it looks like he's guilty no matter what.
Yeah, because the girl sees him. So even if, like, you know what I mean? Like, he's
a dirtbag felon. Gotcha.
He has to go back. He knew the house's layout and shit. If anybody get pinned on it, it'd probably be him, especially if the girl lived. So he has to go in there and get the girl. God. And then the killer finds out, and it's a cat and mouse game. There is a scene where he gets caught and tortured, and the dude's just rage at this guy. His determination to get out of the situation he's put in, dude. It's just admirable. Josh Stewart is the name of this actor. You've seen him in bit roles, like, in a lot of shit. Like, he's in Dark Knight Rises. He's, like, one of Bane's, like, loyal henchmen type shit. Just kills it as Arkin. Comes back in the second movie. It's not as good, even though it was wider release. Like, it was a bigger budget movie. Has a lot of good kills in it, to be real. The collection's really good too. The Collected was supposed to come out like in 2022, starring Tom Atkins, Arkin back.
Damn.
Yeah, like literally had Tom Atkins out of retirement doing this shit, bro. And then COVID postponed it. And we've not had shit.
Hey, man, I just want to say, public disclaimer, fuck COVID.
Yeah, it ruined a lot of shit, bro. But most importantly, please give us this Collected movie. You cannot have the second movie end the way it did. Well, you could. It does end it in a really satisfying way. But to know that there's this plans for this third movie would have just been so... And then Tom Atkins coming in, the horror icon that he is. Would have just been so good to see. But if you've never seen The Collected or The Collector... Go watch it. It's fucking solid, man. It's a cat and mouse game, home invasion. It's a cat and mouse movie, home invasion movie, horror movie, torture porn movie, if you want to call it that. I don't think the kills are that gory.
It sounds like it has some depth to it, though.
There's a lot of heart to this movie.
I'll check it out, man.
Yeah, definitely.
I'll check it out.
I give this movie. This is my first 8.5 or higher. This is definitely this is one of my favorite modern day horror movies by far.
Here's the thing, anybody listening. See, we both love old school shit, but he's definitely more new school. So if
I'm more
there's been some,
I'm more versed in new school because there's if something's past the year 2004, he just does not watch it like that.
But here's the thing, though, I'm not. Because there's still things he's mentioned that were from the 80s that I know of that I haven't watched.
Yeah, there's some stuff you just...
And I'm not going to lie about that, like Popcorn and shit. Like, shit that I know I should have watched by
Popcorn's very obscure. Dead Meat doesn't even have a kill count. I've been asking for it for like a year and a half. Ever since they did Intruder, when they finally did Intruder after me begging them to do that for like a year, I started begging for Popcorn. I've done it on every video for a year now. They finally listened to me, dude. I had no other reason because Scott died right after they did it. So I'm like, it's not even because Scott fucking died or whatnot.
But what were you talking? What movie were you talking about?
I haven't even done a movie yet.
What movie were we just talking about?
Fuck you, Donovan.
Fuck you. I can't remember.
Oh yeah, Collector.
Okay,
that's I just
the
did
Collector.
Yeah, it's a solid 8.5 to low 9.
You recommend it?
Absolutely.
You recommend it for sure. All right. So I'm trying to decide: should I hit you with a franchise favorite, or should I hit you with?
I've seen your list. You
something
can do
a little bit more low, because these are not in order for me.
Where do you put that second to last movie at? Do you think that's up next at number 8 or number? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it is. Yeah.
You think it's as
we're gonna talk
rewatchable as those other movies on that list? Because I think it's the least rewatchable.
No,
on
yeah,
that entire
it
list.
should have honestly been number 10. But I was just trying to do this entertainment.
Iconic,
entertainment factor is where I'm picking these.
Oh, you got
for the audience, like, because if I bring up some of the movies the first time, they say I
think Hills is definitely more entertaining from a general audience point of view than than that one. Yeah,
I think
that one's harder.
I think my next one, that's what I was about to say.
It's definitely
it's a little bit hard to watch.
Like yeah,
but I think that Hills is hard to watch for especially anybody our age or a little bit older. But that's
hard to watch as a horror fan sometimes. Like some people just don't like that movie.
I guess I'm gonna do this one next. This
good.
one's a little bit fucked up. A lot of bit fucked up. I mean, if you like talking to mannequins and putting the wigs of dead women,
and then the remake tits of dead women,
putting the scalps of dead women on those mannequins and talking to them.
This is a movie for you, bro.
In the shelter of your own home and private space, your own private domicile, then I would recommend the movie Maniac, which, by the way, Tom Savini, baby, gets his fucking head blown off. They mention it every time, but for a good reason.
I mean, it's
a great fucking kill.
Yeah.
Maniac alone, all right, so the dude who plays Maniac, I don't know his name right off the bat. Great actor, man. He played...
Elijah did it better. I don't think the movie's better. I'm not going to say that. Elijah did the role better. I think so? It was the start of Elijah doing whatever the fuck.
I haven't watched the remake, so
Elijah Woods is good at it, bro. It's during the time when he started doing what the fuck.
I bet he does. Yeah,
it's right when he started doing whatever the fuck he wanted to do. Bro.
Okay,
like, it's when he was like, I'm gonna start doing weird horror movies.
What year did Maniac come out? 1980, 79, 80, 81. Jeffrey, pull that shit up, man. But anyway. So Maniac is really a movie, like, I'm working on a script right...
1980.
Okay. So 1980, man. This is gritty New York streets 1980. This guy is a fucking... He's got problems. He's got a lot of fucking problems. You know, he gets prostitutes and... You know, he wets them up a little bit, but then he goes way too far. That's all I can say, man. He goes way too far with some of these chicks, and he's got some severe fucking problems. But it's entertaining.
He got some mommy issues for sure.
Yeah, horrible mommy issues.
Some of the worst mommy issues I've ever seen.
And as fucked up as it is to say, this is a rewatchable movie for me.
He high key gives Norman Bates a run for his money when it comes to the mommy issues. Bro.
Like I love Maniac, man. The dude who plays the main character, I don't even know his fucking name. I won't even ask Jeff unless he feels like pulling it up.
Wait, I'm asking you, Jeff. Pull that shit up.
The dude rules, man. I think he was in The Godfather. I'm pretty sure he was in The Godfather. But yeah, man, he plays a fucking great maniac. Tom Savini, front and center, baby. Early days. I'm before Friday the 13th, Tom Savini. Another tidbit about Tom Savini, he was going to do the makeup and effects on Night of the Living Dead, but he ended up going to Vietnam. But anywho,
Joe Spinell, gotcha.
Was he in Godfather? Jeff,
was he in Godfather? God, dude, Jeff, slow ass Wi-Fi. We really need to start paying somebody higher for this. He died 9 years after Maniac.
Damn, really? I mean, he kind of looked rough. He looked like...
And he was in Rocky 1 and 2. This dude was low-key in Taxi Driver.
Okay, that's what it was, Taxi.
He's in the first two Godfathers.
Okay. So Legend, fucking legendary.
He was in the last horror film as well.
He drinks that juice, but he's a fucking legend, nonetheless. So here's the thing, Maniac. I recommend it if you're squeamish. If it's kind of along the lines of House of a Thousand Corpses as far as
cinematography and
cinematography and squeamishness.
Like I said,
it's very raw movie. 80s. It's like Basket Case. It's very raw early 80s.
Brother, he wrote
it's like street trash, you know.
He wrote it.
Damn.
He's like the creator of it. He didn't direct it, but he's
and there's sequels too.
I mean, it's his dream project.
Hell yeah. So yeah, props to that. Honestly,
the guy who directed it did Maniac Cop as well.
Okay.
that's why Savini gets because he did the effects. Like Savini came back and did the effects for both of those movies.
That makes sense. But yeah, so I probably give it a.
Thanks, Jeff.
I give it a 7. But if you're in the mood for something hardcore, it's a lot deeper than a 7. It could be, one of those movies that changes your perspective on cinema a little bit. Makes you think like, damn, that's a good fucking story, man. That's raw. That's dark.
You guys ready for my third or my 7th?
Yes, sir.
Are you?
No, because I know I'm not. I probably won't even fucking know
this is one that you know but have not seen. Ladies and gentlemen, the first modern day slasher since 2010. Art the Clown. I give you Terrifier 3. And a lot of people would argue with me. A good buddy of mine named Wade still prefers 2. 3 is just so fucking good, man. It's raw. The character developments are a lot better. The PTSD that Sienna shows is good. But she's still on that I'm a fuck shit up when he shows up arc. You know what I mean? She's way more prepared than anybody else in that situation. The gores are 10 times graphic. Just saying something because you had a 7-minute kill scene in part 2. Like, that's just fucking out there when it comes to practical effect usage. This movie is 100% practical effects till that third act, and then there's a little bit of like CGI to show the floor melted. But besides that, the gore is all practical. I will tell you, to the day I die, the thing about 80s that beats 90s and 2000s horror movies is at least the effects are there. The practicality and the handcraftsmanship and the love that was put into every fucking scene on so many different levels is just taken away with CGI computer blood and shit like that. So to see somebody in 2020 go and bring this shit back himself, yeah, he outrighted the people that did the gore effects for Passion of the Christ to do this movie. You can really tell because this movie's dark and the blood and kind of the carnage in it. It's mean. It looks mean. Like Passion of the Christ looks mean. Like when Jesus is getting whipped and shit. Like you could tell the same effect people did it. Like almost to a T. There's scenes in this movie where I'm like, that's Passion of the Christ. Like there's a cat of nine tails scene that happens to like see.
I've seen some kills and yeah.
Oh, yeah, I showed you the kills of how great the practical is.
They're fucking brutal. They're hard to even look at.
It spans on the fucking. It's one of those moments where, like to this day, theater experience top 3 of all time. That and the second one are in my top 3. Just the amount of gore and like just rawness of this watching this shit happen that defies what you can expect to see in a movie with a human body be done. I love it. It's independently made. It's this one dude's project, and it's bringing like raw grindhouse horror back into like 50 years after it went dead, and I love that. You could say Eli Roth tried it too with grindhouse shit. Poopy. It's too grindhousey. At least this knows it's a fucking. I don't know how to explain. No disrespect to Eli Roth. This is how you do grindhouse fucking homages, bro.
Yes.
Art has so much personality. You get rid of all the poop shit from the second one that really makes me like this one more. The third act ends on such a beautiful fucking all is lost moment that you never get in a horror movie ever, it seems like. Yeah, you could do like they beat the killer, but did they really? That happens in every like fucking big time franchise eventually. But this movie, it's like she loses, bro. And you're left there like, where does this fourth movie go? You're like, how does she get all this shit back? Is this person really dead? Like, it's just like so many fucking... It builds, but still leaves questions out there to where they can keep it going. They know how to keep the franchise going. And for that alone, I give this movie a 10. This is my favorite horror movie of the last 15, 20 years. Since Scream 4, this is my favorite horror movie ever put out.
I respect that.
I am mad supportive of everything Damien Leone does.
Like Scream 4 and then Terrifier 3. That's cool.
It's like, yeah, it took fucking 13 years to get there almost, but here we are.
Let me give my take.
You've never seen it.
Don't even interrupt me.
I mean, it's not really. You don't need a bad mouth.
I've seen all the kills. I'm not gonna.
He's seen 2 of the kills.
I've seen all of them.
You've seen 2 of them.
I've seen a lot of them. All right, but listen. Fine, I won't. I was gonna go into the first one for a second. So, here's the thing.
What do you think about the first one?
Here's the thing.
Donovan's not seen 2 or 3. He knows it for the first one.
I've seen 2, yes.
And you didn't like 2?
No. Here's the thing. With a movie like this, it's just so hard for me to take character arc serious when it's just not about that to me. I just can't. I can't follow the storyline with this chick with her magical sword and her little outfit and shit, and like Art the Clown, who's this sadistic killer, and this whole storyline that I'm supposed to take serious. I just can't. Now that's just me. I'm not saying anybody else or you are wrong, because it obviously has a following.
That you went there.
And I respect the practicality of the kills.